You asking me or telling me?
Krystal, right?
Yeah.
You was in the mix over here. Didn't know you moved in.
Like I said, I'm not here all the time.
Yeah, enough though. Spot's cleaner than it ever been before. I'm sure you're not gonna see each other again soon. You seem like a smart girl, Krystal. So I'm gonna be real with you. You ain't gonna mind me, but I'll listen to you. If you care about my son, you'll keep a track of him.
Your mom's came by. She's worried you're gonna do something crazy about Famous.
Heard it was police that dropped Fame. Niggas saying Fame knew about some cops being dirty. And they got scared of him talking, so they snatched him up and put him down.
I'm still thinking about what Quells and them said when we rolled up on.
This police shit is real. That call on Fame came from the street.
I know who killed Famous.
Who?
Mother.
Welcome back, Top Notch Gang, to another video. It's the return week for season 4 of Raising Kanan. That 1 week break felt like a month. I don't know why, but we're back this week. Episode 8 is coming, and it's a lot we have to look forward to with Kanan looking into the death of Famous and the disappearance of Krystal. Now, he's gonna think that Rock has heavy involvement in this, so we're gonna point out all the clues, details, hints that we've been receiving so far this season. The 2 encounters we saw between Rock and Krystal so far, why she possibly might go missing. There is going to be another conversation between her and Rock come this next episode, and then the episode 9 description talks about her disappearing, Kanan suspecting Rock's involvement. So we're going to talk about if Rock actually did kill her, get rid of her because she knew the truth about Famous, or if she just helped her escape, everything like that. We're going to talk about what I actually think went down. So as usual, you guys can leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts and opinions, predictions down below, but let's go ahead and get right into it. Now we gotta start off with the episode 4:8 description, Street Struck, which reads, Rock goes on the offensive as Marvin and Lou attempt to contain the escalating situations. Jukebox joins the search for OC, while Kanan looks into his theory on what happened to Famous. Now all this is very important because we know this has been Kanan's goal and mission since, of course, the reveal of Famous's death and everything like that. We saw his reaction to it, and we saw how he basically told Krystal that no one's gonna give him any information because they know exactly what he's gonna do about it.
Don't think she would tell me.
Why not?
Because she knew what I'll do.
Now this is all relevant and important because in the last episode, Kanan revealed to Krystal that he believes it's Rock who took out Famous. Now
I know who killed Famous.
Who?
Mother.
Now, he, of course, got this knowledge or this theory from pulling up on Freddy's crew and them telling them they heard it was cops who put down Fame. And, of course, when he was driving around looking for OC, he saw Rock handing the cops money. Now, I don't think Rock had anything to do with it. As we know, she's been paying these cops since season 3. He's just finding out about it. But with all these theories and ideas going through his head and everything that she's done to him in the past, it's obvious why he believes she could have done something like this. Now, once again, all this is important because he has now told Krystal that it was Rock who did it. And in their conversation, he was asking her, can I trust you? Are you really with me? They have people who love me, who snaked me before, who did way worse shit to me.
I trust you. On my back, Krystal.
Of course. I love you.
It's one of the worst shit that's been done to me. Been done by people that say they love me.
All this is relevant because in the next episode, as I mentioned, Krystal and Rock are gonna have a conversation. Now, it's interesting how I believe this conversation is gonna go, and I feel like with their last 2 conversations, they didn't really talk much. It was like 1 minute of dialogue between them, and we didn't really get much. I think they were trying to establish like rapport so that when we do get this scene coming in the next episode, this is where everything is kind of laid on the table. This is where they get deep in conversation about Kanan. We know how Kanan been telling Krystal about his mom since her abortion. Keep that in mind. We're gonna bring that up later. But he was talking about how maybe it's not good to have kids because the parents ain't always who they say they'll be, or they'll lie and everything like that. When Krystal talked about keeping her baby back in the past.
I wanted that baby, but I did what I did because you asked me to do it. I want to be a mother. I want to love a child and have a child love me back.
Krystal, it don't always work out that way.
Because you and your mother have some kind of fucked up relationship doesn't mean it'd be the same for me.
And she told him not everyone is his mother. So this is interesting because she obviously already had some preconceived idea of who Rock was based off what Kanan told her. And this goes to establish them conversations we seen between them two, where she didn't really say much. She didn't really give Rock a lot of information, and they really was just surface level conversations. Whereas this next one, I think it's going to be very important and big. And this is where I say the abortion side of things comes back up. I've been waiting to see why the fuck they made Rock have an abortion all this damn time since it happened in the flashback episode of season 4, and a lot of people was expecting it to come back up in conversation once Unique revealed himself, but I don't think he'll believe her anyway, and I don't think she even give a fuck to mention this shit ever again. But I think she will bring it up to conversation with Krystal. I think something important to note that we could see from this exclusive photo is they are at Rock's house. So that more than likely means Krystal sought her out or went directly to her. Whereas the last two meetups we saw, of course, Rock of course went to their old apartment and then had the address to their new apartment. But now Krystal is seeking her out. So how is this conversation gonna go? I think in this conversation we're gonna see between Krystal and Rock is gonna try to get her out this life, out the game, try to give her money, possibly some type of escape plan, make her kind of turn her back against Kanan. And I think initially she will deny this. She won't go through with it. She'll say she's ride or die for Kanan, whatever. But I think Kanan, he's gonna have a few screws loose. He's gonna be making some bad moves, and Krystal is gonna start to see exactly what Rock is talking about when it comes to this life. And I think she's gonna choose on her own free will to leave. Now, of course, the episode 9 description talks about Krystal's disappearance and Kanan believing Rock has some type of involvement in it. I think this is very much true. I think she will have a hand in it, but I don't think she's gonna kill Krystal. Once again, I think they're gonna be able to connect and relate on the abortion thing, that it just isn't the right time or place to have a kid with the life that they're both living. Now, this brings us to if they have a conversation about what Kanan told her. If Krystal is gonna ask her, did she have something to do with Famous' death? Because obviously Kanan, with Krystal going missing, he's gonna blame that on Rock as well, and all this is just gonna be adding up. We already got a sneak peek teaser and scene of him telling Jukebox that he think it was Rock, and Jukebox denying it, but he's saying we know what she did to D-wiz.
You might know put down Fame.
Got an idea, yeah.
Speak.
Rock.
There's no fucking way. Rock love Fame.
She loved D-wiz too.
But she not only took out someone like D-wiz, she took out his own dad, Howard. We know he just lost his grandma in the last episode, and now he thinks she has something to do with Famous and Krystal's disappearance. All this is just going to be too much piling on at once. And episode 10 description describes Kanan as furious. He's desperately looking for answers. He's enraged. He's going to be like this for the rest of the season. And I think this leads us to a specific scene we got in the very first teaser trailer, where we see Kanan beating the fuck out this janitor guy, and people are expecting this now to be Krystal's stepdad. That's important because we found out earlier this season that this was her mom's boyfriend and he was doing inappropriate things to her and shit like that, and he even told her, if you want me to go check that nigga and have a conversation with him, I will.
So her punk ass boyfriend can put his dick filling hands on me again? Nah, I ain't going back there.
You know, I'm more than happy to have a conversation with that nigga. Make sure his hand's not feeling on nothing no time soon.
Now, this entire time, once Krystal was first introduced and was Kanan, or became Kanan's love interest, I already told you guys that I expected something to happen to her, or her not to be around too long, because I kept reminding you that that isn't the name of Kanan's baby mom, the one who had Sean. She, of course, name was Jarita. We met her a few times in the original Power and everything like that. I'll play a few clips to remind you.
What are you doing?
That's for being loyal.
You be careful with him.
I got him. Sean, let's go.
So when she initially got pregnant and I was questioning that, I kind of felt like she was going to have an abortion or something tragic was going to happen. And with everything adding up with Kanan and his relationship with Rock, not wanting to have a baby, that's what she wants in her future, it kind of makes sense for her to have this like escape plan. A lot of people believe that her and OC was teaming up and she took Kanan money and a bunch of other shit. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I just think her and Rock is gonna have this conversation. Kanan is possibly gonna say something within the next episode that makes her realize that Rock is right. I believe we hear in some teaser trailer, I can't find it anymore, but Kanan was like, if you're not with me, you're against me. And I don't think he said that yet this season, so he possibly could be saying that towards Krystal. And I think his rage will be uncontrollable at this point, and she's gonna decide that Rock was right. Maybe Rock give her some money, she escapes, she leaves, she goes and lives her own life. I think that's the more than likely the outcome for Krystal. I don't believe Rock will kill her. I think Rock is really trying not to do fucked up shit to Kanan anymore. She already did so much that I just don't think she'll do anything. I don't think she had nothing to do with Famous's death, and I don't think she'll hurt Krystal. I guess she kind of is, based off the episode description. She does have some involvement in it, but I don't think she'll necessarily be doing it just to hurt Kanan. I think she'll be helping Krystal out in the long run. Overall though, that's it for this video. You guys can leave your thoughts and opinions, predictions down below on Krystal's disappearance, how you think it all plays out and goes down. Do you think she actually gets killed and taken out? Power, funny enough, doesn't really just kill off women in like crazy ways. Like obviously they kill people. Holly, they killed Lala character, what the fuck was her name? Damn, I can't even remember. They kill off women characters, but it's never in like cruel or crazy ways or shocking. Like it's like, I don't know, I can't even explain it, but I don't think, especially because she's so young, that they'll just kill her, or they at the very least wouldn't show it. I think if something happened, I just think she leaves. But if you guys think she gets taken out, let me know who does it. Let me know how you feel about Kanan's reaction, what he's gonna do. This is possibly gonna completely end any thought of him and Rock having some reconciliation by the end of this series. There's only one season left at that. But as usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.